Good morning, ma'am. We are from Group 1. My name is Satish, son of Harivandan. My metric number is 10 DLS 19F2056. And my team member is Ishwar Sharma, son of Shanmugam. That is metric number is 10 DLS 19F2067. And Mama Hanif bin Abdul Mukti, 10 DLS 19F2006. And finally from Navindaran, son of Subarayan, that is 10 DLS 19F2058. Okay. The topic we are choosing for the survey analysis is an investigation into a study habit of Subrampai Polytechnic student. Let's continue into our introduction. As you can see in this introduction, nowadays a lot of students are not consider their studies is a first priority in the high school and lower. So as you can see, education is the one of the most knowledge that give to gain us to gain experience in the present time and the future time. So some of the students in college they are studying, but they are suffer in the manage their time and not enough in studying. So they must arrange their timetable based on their assignment and their class. So student must be smarter in study way. So if they follow this method in smarter and manage their timetable and everything assignment or class also, they will last long in their career in the future and in the present time also. Then they will upcoming higher than higher in their study and their knowledge and their future also.
Good afternoon, Miss T and my fellow friends. My name is Navindran son of Brian. My meeting number 10 DLS 19F2058. Today I am going to explain about 1.1 objective of our report. The purpose of study was to investigate the study habits of Sabarang Polytechnic students. Next I am going to explain about 1.2 methodology. This disparity study used a set of questionnaire which was administered to 57 respondents at Sabrang Polytechnic. The questionnaire was self-considered and distributed to the students from four main departments. The first four questions under the demography section were used to obtain demography information such as gender, department, age of the respondent and semester. Meanwhile, the next 10 questions were used to collect information regarding respondents' feedback on the study habits. After distributing the questionnaire, student feedback was analyzed, tabulated, and a report was written. The report included suitable graphs and charts with explanation. Based on the information from the graph and charts, a conclusion was made and recommended were discussed.
The first one survey that we again is the age category in our Polytechnic Sabrampai. So as you can see, there are four types of category we are choosing that between 18 to 19, 20 to 21, okay, 20 to 21, and 22 to 23, and 24 and above. So as you can see in this pie chart, that the highest that age category that we are gathered in the survey analysis, 82.5 percentage then overall. The next, the following by between the 22 until 23, that is the lowest, not the lowest, but second lowest, that is 10.5 percentage. Then the following by between 18 to 19 age category and 24 and above is equally, that is 5%. Okay, next we are continuing to gender. Gender, as we all can know, gender there are two types only, that is male and female. In our Polytechnic Sabrampai, there are the highest gender in our Polytechnic Sabrampai is female. As you can see in this chart, the female is the high percentage, that is 51.8 percentage. The following by is the male, the second, that is a 48.2 percentage. So let's move on. The third analysis is the department that are in the Polytechnic Suprampai. That the Polytechnic department, there are 4 types of Polytechnic department that we have chosen. That is Electronic Engineering Department, Commerce Department, Mechanical Department, and Information Communication Technology Department. That is called as IT department. So in this chart, we can see the highest is Commerce Department from our Polytechnic Surabaya. There are a lot of students studying in the Commerce Department rather than the IT engineering course like that. So as you can see, Commerce Department, the percentage is higher, that is 87.5%. And the following by Information and Communication Technology, that is called as IT, is 7.1 percentage, is lower than Commerce Department, and the following by lowest is the Mechanical Department. Mechanical Department is 5%, and we can see electrical engineering is not in the chart because they are smallest amount in our college, in our polytechnic Surabaya. Let's continue the semester analysis. So we are choosing a 6 semester that between the 1 until 6. So in this chart, you can see the first rank we are get is the highest is semester 5. So the semester 5 is a 80.7 percentage is the highest in our analysis. So the following by is semester 6 that are called as an interim student, or they are studying in the short sem or long sem like that. So the percentage of semester 6 is 10.5, and the three semester, that is 1, 2, 3 semester is equal, that is a 5 percentage only. So let's continue into our survey. The number of books that read by a student every month in our polytechnic Surabaya. Okay, as you can see in this chart, the highest percentage category is 1 to 2 hours only the student is studying, because they must manage their time into their assignment and their class also. So their free time is the 1 to 2 hours studying the book every month, not every day, every month. So the following by is 35% of, that is 3 to 4 hours. Several students, they have time, can manage, and they have plenty of time study every month, that is 3 to 4 hours. Then following by is 10% of 7 to and above student, they are studying every month. Then finally, the lowest is 5 to 6 hour student, they are studying books every month in our polytechnic. So that is for me, ma'am. The rest, my friend will continue the next analysis and the survey we are getting from the polytechnic Suprampai student. Thank you, ma'am. That is from me.
Good morning, Ms. G and my beloved friends. Thank you, Satish, for explaining about the introduction and the first pie chart. My name is Ishwar Sharma, son of Shanmugam. My metric number is 10 DLS 19F2067. So now it's my turn to explain about the genre of books that students love to read. So in this pie chart, we can clearly see that novel is the best choice for respondents that recorded at all above of a 40% of the respondents. After that, above of more than 20% of the respondents says the science fiction is their book love to read. Then the below of 20% of the students has been stated they are love to read fiction books. After that, this is the smallest percentage of the students has been stated they are love to read like non-fiction books. So let's get into the next pie chart. The amount of time spending to reading a book. How long do you spend reading a book every day? So this is the question that we have asked to the respondents. So as a result, we can clearly see that 58% of the respondents, as been said, they are spending 1 hour to spend reading a book every day. After that, the 23% of the students, or in another word, a quarter of the students, as been says, they are spending 2 hours to reading a book. Then the 3 hour is the main choice for the 40% of the students, and this is the least percentage of the respondents in this pie chart, which is they choose more than 3 hours options. Uh, the types of motivation received by students to read books. What motivates you to read? As a result, we have get that half of the pie chart segment, they choose, they have their own interest to read a book every day. Then the 44% of students, as been says, every time they are read a book every day, they are learning a new things from the reading habits. After that, these are the 4% of the students, as been said, they have a peer influences uh, on the motivation for read a books. So this is the pie chart that refer to the types of outputs from reading a books. What did you learn before or after the book have you been read? So as usually, the most of the respondents has been recorded at 42% of the respondents said they are gains a new knowledge from the reading habits. Then uh, from the reading habits, it can be changed their mindset every time, which is this option that recorded at 28% of the respondents says. Then the 16% of the respondents has been said they have earned a new experiences from the read books. Uh, the last but not least, the motivation. The motivation is the smallest percentage of the respondents has been stated, which is 14%, that they receive a motivation for they receive a motivation from the reading books. That's only from me, Misty. Thank you so much, and my beloved friends. My friend will continue about the rest of the pie chart in conclusion and also recommendation. Thank you very much, Misty.
Good morning, Misty and my fellow friends. My name Navindran, son of Brian. My meeting number 10 DLS 19F2058. Today I am going to explain about the pie chart of respondent. First pie chart of title is what is your favorite place to read? People who like to read also has choice of place to read. I have conducted survey on for different places which are at park, library, in group and at home. The highest vote of 70% goes to at home. This is because home is the most comfortable place to read as it is according to their taste. Secondly, the vote is for in library. Library is the most quiet and comfortable place for students to enjoy their readings, followed by 10% of votes goes to reading in a park. Park has a peaceful surrounding and it make reading peaceful too as it's surrounded by nature. Finally, the least votes goes to reading in a group. The next pie chart title is what medium do you choose to read from? These are varieties of medium to choose when it becomes to reading. I took a survey of mainly four mediums frequently used by people, which are e-book, magazines, newspaper, and from the website. The highest medium chosen from reading is from magazine. Drawing and sketches from magazine in portraying the story attract in the interest of people in getting addicted to reading it. Secondly, people choose goes to ebook. People choose it this because it saves cost and time, because ebooks are majority free and they don't have to walk to libraries or bookstores to get a book for reading, followed by 26% of votes goes to website. Electronic gadgets such as phone, laptop, tablet, and many more are carried by every person in their daily life, so people easier to have reading through website. Lastly, the last choice is newspaper. Newspapers are choice from some people as they always want to read information about what is happening around the world. Few students find newspapers are interesting and more knowledgeable than others. These are information from this pie chart. The next title of bar chart is How do you choose what to read? Choices of reading is always different among peoples as every people has their own point of view. According to the survey I have conducted, there are three types of ways used to select what they want to read mainly by every student. Firstly, the highest record is choice of myself. Majority vote that their interest in choosing what to read is based on what they want and like. Secondly, students tend to get influenced by friends, so their choice of what to read is from what my friends read. Lastly, student choices what is recommended by lecture. This is mainly occurs among students from Polytechnic Seberang Perai. Next pie chart is my friend Anif is continue. Thank you, Miss T.
Hi, a very good morning to Miss D. My name is Muhammad Hanim bin Abdul. Uh, Next, the pie chart show how the student get the book. Okay, the highest is the 70% of the student prefer to buy the book by themselves. Second, they borrow from their friends in 60%. Mm, Third is 12%. They borrow from the Polytechnic Library, and 2%, the smallest, is the get from website. Okay, in this pie chart, it showed about what student time, what time student like to read the book. Okay, the most percentage is 70%, which is uh free time. The student would like to read books. Second is morning, and with 21%. Next is before bed, 5%, and others is 1%. The other reason that they want to read the book, the time they want to read the book. Okay, hi. That we can conclude that uh, from the survey we can conducted, we created and asking to the student is how we can know that student can read the books. Do on many of the respondent they like to read the books during the free time. Next, if they want to buy the books, uh, they can they can actually buy the books from the bookstore by themselves because the book in the store is more interested. Last but not least, okay, the book a half quarter say that books story the motivation to them for being the good person, and then they are satisfied with the books they are read and they learn from book. Okay, in my recommendation, I see that many students in Polytechnic Brampai, they read the books, but still that a lot of the students that that not have that cannot spend more time to read books because uh, they they did not motivate with the books. And in my opinion, in English session, we the lecturer should have maybe a session that for for the student and the lecturers read 10 minutes a book for increase the knowledge, skill the skill, and also and give student interest to improve their reading skill, their knowledge, their interest, so that we can know that uh, reading books need to be trained and practiced because books like a push up. If you training every day, the more you gain the strength. Same like book. The more you read, the more you get. The more knowledge you get, the more experience you get, the more motivation you get. That's all from me. Thank you, Misty, for everything that you have teach me and teach my friend. This from my presentation. Thank you.